That's why I'm here, because my little butterfly wings are getting kind of tired. Now, I've told you before, all my friends, that I've had a few little health issues, and sometimes I get a little dizzy, and I get dehydrated. And I'm dehydrated. And so my national doctor kind of clipped my wings, saying, you ain't traveling this week. So I guess if your doctor tells you ain't traveling this week, you ain't traveling this week. But
Hey y'all, welcome back to the cheat code. So, wanted to post this yesterday, but I was just kind of processing what I had been, I guess, picking up. Um, Definitely condolences to Dolly Parton's family and to her. Um, I had noticed, or I was remembering that I don't even know, like the time is just kind of obscure to me, but I had noticed that she had made a couple of statements this year in regards to her health, and she had insisted that she was well and that she was fine, and basically kind of like nothing could take her out kind of attitude. And I just remember something feeling a little bit off for me. I've been getting a lot of that off feeling lately. Nothing really that I can pinpoint, but just feeling kind of off. And I felt that, when she was saying that, and the fact that I had heard it more than once, and I honestly cannot recall if it had been, I know it had been more than one statement, but I can't recall if I'd seen those multiple statements multiple times, or if it might have been just two statements that had repeated themselves. But regardless, when I saw that she had passed away, it was about an hour after the news had been reported. And I just recall just trying to figure out, like, what did she pass away from? And I said, is it cancer? And I recognized that later on in the evening, I think later on in the evening, or I think it was might have been early in the morning, on the 26th, so today, that they had mentioned that it was cancer that she had passed away from. I don't know why I thought that. I think just in general, I could be tapping into something, but I think in general, a lot of people, for whatever reason, tend to pass away from cancer. And that is sometimes something that people will withhold from someone if it's not, or from the public if they're in the public eye, when it's not something that's visible. But I thought it was very, I wouldn't even say coincidental, but just very interesting that one of the last messages, that when she couldn't attend her performance, that she was wearing angel wings. And well, not angel wings, they were actually butterfly wings, but I guess just looking at it almost like symbolically like angel wings. And she had mentioned that she made a statement about her wings being clipped, and her doctor wanting her to stay home. And she looked quite healthy. So I wasn't sure why she had passed away, but I just found it interesting again that whenever I was seeing these posts about her talking about her health, and she was very insistent that she was fine, that something felt off about it. So yeah, I don't know what's happening with my gifts, or what I'm channeling, or what's going on with me in terms of like ascension and things. It's not for this to be about me, but just in terms of what I was picking up, and why I was a little bit reluctant to, say that, hey, I'm picking up some information about Dolly Parton and her health. So yeah, I guess it did turn out that she did have cancer. And um I think it was, not to be weird or anything about it, but it was kind of ironically beautiful that some of her last images were of her wearing wings, and just giving very hopeful, inspiring messages, as she normally does, and being optimistic herself as well about her health and her condition. So rest in peace to her, and until next time, is the cheat code.